fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Putting the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Go! Come back to crack all 80!
They'll throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, Herbert. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
70 Lions!
Airing it out to start this drive. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 3 now.
Set! 60, blocking, 18!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, 18, Rebel, 18, Rebel.
Looking to throw here. Gets everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing on first is Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Hampton on second. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing now, Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Complete beyond the marker. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers making a 1-score game in the 1st half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, And when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? Cougar 19. Check out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll throw here on 1st. It's his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass play coming here. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They pitch it out to him here. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton, open and drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That's Harris on the right side. 30! Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pavement.
Chargers 17. Cameron
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Reed on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Lofts it deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
60 by 6. Mustang 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st down from the 41. Hampton trying the left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try and throw it here. That finds Komet downfield. He's going to have this one down at the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
This is Reed working the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 31-yard line.
Herbert now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now it's 3rd down.
7 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He finds Diggs right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's got the first down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Third down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Yeah, we're a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. His first kick was good. His second looked from 35 yards away. Dicker connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Cowboy 80.
Handoff on second and short. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Go! 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
They'll work against the blitz. They'll find in his back. Mix it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Cougar 19.
From the gun on third down. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
60 Eagles. Check, Panthers, go.
Got play straight ahead. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 70 Lions. Come 19.
Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading. Bring it.
Now give left side. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trey Harris, the intended target there. And now they face second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On third down, Herbert. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
Their own 14-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Pat the 60, pat the 60, 18, right here. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Strong pass brought in, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They pitch it to him. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just what happens when a pitch is called and perfectly counters what the defense is doing. Able to seal that edge, get outside to the right flank, and the running back knew what to do.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He's dropping back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. The Chargers first down.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Deep there to bring it in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's Herbert once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Into the hands of Harris on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Makes the catch, and that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation is doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Play action now for Herbert. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Herbert to throw once more. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun give to Hampton. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
19 line, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it. This is Reed working the right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Now pitch it to Mixon. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Sometimes that guy in the backfield, Kate, he can just sense it, sees it when a play's going to hit. And that time he knew it well before he received the pitch. That's an occasion where things broke right for him. And it led to a big hitter.
On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
18 rep, 18 rep, go! Go!
Back to the well again. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got fourth down and 6.
It's fourth down.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Moody knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. To throw, Herbert. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. And dose of the hurry up here.
Kappa. Ready?
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Throwing now, Herbert. Complete to Diggs out left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. He's got Hampton underneath. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown, Chargers.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Half the 60. Ready.
Another carry for him. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They give it to him again. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
Lion.
Herbert on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
First and 10.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Catholic.
Now Herbert to throw. He finds Diggs right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
The Chargers first down.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10.
Set.
Running it with Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up.
Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Herbert from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
For the Chargers.
And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory. No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So to decide it, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
Down! Liking 18! Tag! Ready? Get it! Go! Ready, ready! Let go! Here we go, here we go! Let's go now! Ready? Come on, set! Cut up! Set! 60 by 6. Ready? Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Ready? Ready. Ready? Let's go now. Set. Ready, ready? Bronco 80. Get it. Let go. Come on, set. Ready. Here we go, set. Ready. Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready? Here we go, here we go. Hawk. Go! Let's go. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolf. Ready? Get it! Let go! Ready? Let go! Come on, set! Come to 19! Ready? Let's go! Let's go! Ready? Here we go. Here. We go. Ready? Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk, go. Go. Ready? Ready, ready? 19, Tiger, 9, let go. Let's go now. Let go. Ready? Ready. Set. Come on, set. Ready? Cougar 19. Ready? Let's go. Ready, ready? Set up. Get it. Ready, go. Let's go now. Let go. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Ready. Ready, ready. Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready. Down. Ready! Set up! Ready! Let's go now! Go! Here we go! Here we go! Ready! Down! Set! Ready, ready? Come on, set! Ready? Let's go! Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Shut up! Set! 70 Timber! Ready? Ready? 19 charge!